Warning, this video is only made to fairly criticize Quantum TV. For those who are watching, please do not attack, harass, or threaten Quantum TV. If you do so, you're no better than him, if not worse. To quote the Man, a platform that isn't made for everyone is a platform that shouldn't be made, in my opinion. Welcome to my top 10 worst things Quantum TV has done. This list of things is a rabbit hole hardly any sane person will bother to descend. How about we jump down the hole anyway? Number 10. Being a hypocrite. One day I was browsing my Twitter when I discovered a tweet posted by Booby2988. What you're seeing is a screenshot of a comment posted on YouTube by Quantum TV. Quantum TV whined about these large content creators trying to take down his channel, which has about 68,000 subs. Also, Quantum TV threatened to copyright strike Mischief, which had only approximately several thousand subs at the time of the incident. Hypocrisy may not be an illegal action, but unfortunately the list is only gonna get worse from here on out. Number 9. Evading his previous ban.
Quantum TV's been evading a previous ban on YouTube. Take that! A ban for hate speech.
4 years ago Quantum was banned for hate speech but states that he was terminated for free speech. The fact that he considers spreading hate as free speech is just insulting beyond belief. Ban evasion is against YouTube's terms of service. I'll get to hate speech later, but keep this in mind. Hate speech is one of the many crimes he's committed. I'm sure you'll know where I'm going with this. Number 8. Slandered ReviewTechUSA. For anyone who doesn't know, slander means making a false accusation intended to destroy someone else's reputation.
Rich from ReviewTechUSA is a pedophile.
Due to insufficient evidence, and by insufficient I meant absolutely zero, Quantum committed slander. And that's all there is to it.
See, I wouldn't have believed this if I didn't see it for myself, but while you literally sit here sucking on cucumbers in a very provocative way, there's a lot that says about your behavior.
Number 7. Lashing out towards his audience. When he reviewed the video game Elden Ring, he lashes out towards the audience in various ways, such as telling people to kill themselves.
At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man.
And complaining about fair use.
They don't care how much of the video they're using. They completely ignore the 4 factors of fair use used and publicly broadcasted on YouTube.
I don't know how someone could research fair use so much and still not understand what it is. You can critique someone's points and reviews. It's the whole fucking point of fair use.
He even calls Elden Ring's player base toxic.
The game has a toxic player base.
This is where they always go. They flame the player base and then get flack and they're like, well, this is evidence that they're toxic. I just told this fan base that the only reason you like this game is because you don't have friends or family. Maybe your experience with these people has something to do with what you've said to them.
At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man.
Number 6. Filed multiple false copyright claims. He claimed against Mischief, the Man, ReviewTechUSA, and Griffin Gaming. All these claims have 3 things in common. They're false, they're meant in bad faith, and they are made to silence criticism. Plus, all the claimed videos are protected under fair use. In other words, Quantum has committed multiple counts of perjury. This is the second video I've made on Quantum TV. I'm surprised Quantum TV hasn't tried to attack me, considering how many YouTubers have been involved in all this drama. Number 5. Scamming viewers about his TV settings. I don't want to bore you or myself with his TV videos, but from what I understand, he claims to be TV calibrator. But is he though?
Mr. TV doesn't go to clients' houses. He doesn't have clients. He's not a certified TV calibrator. He's a fraud. He's been using YouTube memberships and Patreon to scam people into thinking they're buying TV settings from a certified calibrator.
If he wants to sell people settings and just say, hey, these are settings I did, whatever, I don't care. But when you're telling people that you are a calibrator when you aren't, and that you're selling calibrated settings and they're not, he will from time to time give an actual definition of what a calibrator is and what calibration is. But he then says he goes against that.
Any certified, keyword, certified, TV calibrator would tell you what actual settings to buy, and that Quantum TV is a scammer. Number 4. Committing hate speech. which is the reason why he was previously banned from this website. Hate speech is the nastiest kind of speech any person can think of. It's clear that Quantum is straight up loathsome. To prove my point, I'll reuse a clip from when I wrote a short review of Quantum TV. Not only is Quantum a toxic YouTuber, he is also a garbage person in general. He is racist.
Remember when you called Lenny Kravitz's daughter a half-breed?
You had Selena Kyle, which is Lenny Kravitz's daughter, like a half-breed.
Half-breed is a racial slur, and it's fucked up to call people that.
Transphobic.
Here's a screenshot of him defending one of his Discord moderators for the liberal use of the word tranny when referring to trans people. Do you think calling trans people tranny is a hip, cool thing to do to stick it to the man and those liberal communists? Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked.
And homophobic.
In a response to a picture of two people kissing in a church, he wrote, "Too bad you weren't a Pulse victim." In reference to the Pulse nightclub shooting, an incident at a gay bar where 47 people were killed.
Number 3. After my short review of this guy, little did I knew, the drama got worse, much worse. Quantum doxed the Actman's mother's phone number. Doxing means exposing private information on the internet. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? If you're unsure, let me share you my thoughts on that. How dare Quantum bring the Act mother or anyone from the Act family into this drama? He even goes as far as stating, we wouldn't want families to get hurt or involved in this. Well, guess what, Quantum? You brought the Act mother into this by reaching out to her. Regardless of this statement right here, could you possibly be any more contradicting? Number 2. The Act man replied to his own tweet, showing that he threatened to cause violence in this podcast video.
One day, maybe you guys might actually get someone killed. And I mean that, because the level of hatred I am receiving is outlandish for the kind of topic that we're talking about. We're talking about, you think I'm abusing the copyright system. It should be as simple as one person has an issue with me, and we take it to YouTube. YouTube says, fuck you, you're wrong, and that's the end of it. Some of you start doxing and sharing personal information, and then you go even a step further. You find people in real life, and then you start vandalizing things. Why would anyone lie to you about reaching out to you? Bro, ask him. Don't think I'm playing around. I called Ackman's mother to get a hold of him, to let him know the kind of damage he was causing, okay? I'm not fucking around with this. I called Ackman's mother.
Need I say more? I guess so. Since YouTube decided not to terminate Quantum TV and demonetizes the Ackman. Hashtag justice for Ackman. Hashtag YouTube sides with hate. I'm already exhausted enough. This is more than enough proof that could terminate a YouTube account. For the first time in one of my top 10s, we're gonna go over some dishonorable mentions. He expected nobody to ridicule him. When it comes to the internet, some people will like you and others won't. If you have a problem with that, get over it or get off the internet. It doesn't get more obvious than that. Created a false channel banner. This one is all yours, Ackman.
Mr. TV, would you please read the words on your channel banner? The number one brand in honesty. Well, it should say the number one brand in lies.
Take that!
He also made some of the worst hot takes in video game history. Check out the Ackman's worst Elden Ring hot takes video for all these hot takes and more. I'll go ahead and show you what's possibly his worst one of all.
A game that's not for everyone isn't a game that should be made, in my opinion.
What do you mean?
Blamed YouTube over his illegal actions, instead of himself.
You realize following YouTube support advice on copyright claims to remove re-uploads failed me, and as a result, I'm being labeled as a copyright abuser, right? And then this person says, that I cannot answer for you. It's a fucking support agent, okay? Don't believe the support agent, who's probably not even from the country that you're dealing in, is gonna give you accurate information. Anytime you deal with legal shit, you should be smart enough to know to get a goddamn lawyer.
Number 1. The absolute worst thing Quantum TV has done in my opinion. Threatened to copyright strike a minor. That minor, of course, is Mischief. This is how all this drama started. It all started when this adult threatened to abuse the copyright system against a minor.
The negative negative press you've seen on me is because I've reviewed a game once, didn't like it, some 16-year-old kid picked it up. This, it said 16-year-old. 16-year-old, 17-year-old kid from the UK. Mischief, the 16-year-old kid. You're not some young 16-year-old kid on the internet. It was a 16-year-old kid. This kid, he's a 16-year-old. There's a 16-year-old kid. Some 16-year-old kid on the Mischief is the chief orchestrator behind this entire thing. This is all about Mischief, who's orchestrating this, who's running to every YouTuber he can. And again, it's always orchestrated by this one little shit. He is whining and lying to everyone he can. I mean, I'm so fucking tired of this little kid. I swear to God, even with this motherfucker right now. All of this started because of some 16-year-old kid. This one little shit, Mischief.
Seriously? How could you do this? It would probably make the whole situation better. The drama started with the Ackman, ReviewTechUSA, Griffin Gaming, some ordinary gamers, Asmon Gold, oh no it's Alex, or Penguin Zero, all of whom are adults. Although Mischief gained over 100,000 subscribers to make Quantum the lower tier YouTuber, we are still seeking justice for the Ackman and get Quantum terminated off the website. Just in case you forgot, let's do a recap of all the things he's committed: hypocrisy, ban evasion, slander, lashing out / wishing death towards people, perjury, scams, hate speech, doxing, making threats. One particular threat against Mischief that started the whole thing. I said this once in this vid, I'll say it again here. If you still think he's on the right, even after all this crap, you're part of the damn problem. So please, stop supporting Quantum T-Freaking V.
That's all, folks.
Thank you for watching. What's the worst thing do you think Quantum has done? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter.